So, I'm Jeff, 32-year-old male, and I never thought I'd be posting something like this. But here we are. Am I the asshole for kicking my mother-in-law out of my house during a backyard BBQ? Because according to my wife, and apparently half the internet, I'm the bad guy. Strap in, this is going to get messy. A little background first. I've been married to my wife, Jenna, 30-year-old female, for 5 years. She's amazing, smart, funny, the whole package. I love her more than anything. But her mom? Let's just say I'm not her biggest fan. Jenna's mom, Linda, 58-year-old female, is the type of person who smiles at your face while plotting subtle emotional destruction. She's judgmental, controlling, and somehow convinced herself that every family gathering is her stage to showcase how right she is. Over the years, I've tolerated a lot because I love Jenna and wanted her family to feel welcome. But there's a limit. And last weekend, I hit it. It started when Jenna suggested we host a backyard BBQ at our place. I'm all for casual gatherings, burgers, beer, a little music, chill vibes. I spent the week prepping, cleaning the patio, setting up the grill, marinating the meat, and making my famous potato salad, perfected over years of trial and error. The day of the BBQ, everyone shows up. My wife's family, a few friends, and her mom arrive first. Everything is normal for about 15 minutes. Then Linda makes her first comment. "You're really making potato salad again? I hope you didn't forget the mayo this time," she said, smirking. I laughed it off, thinking maybe she's joking. But then she kept going. Every little thing I did was wrong. The burgers are too thick, someone's going to choke. Why are the chairs like that? They're too close together. Did you really put pineapple in the drinks? That's ambitious. It was all minor stuff, but the tone? Utterly condescending. And I'd had enough. Now, here's where I probably became the a-hole. Instead of quietly seething or rolling my eyes, which would have been the adult thing to do, I confronted her, mid-BBQ. I walked over to her while she was holding a plate of salad and said, "Hey Linda, can we talk?" She gave me that smug little smile like she knew she was about to win this round. I didn't sugarcoat it. "Look, I appreciate you coming, but the way you're talking to me today is disrespectful. I spent hours preparing this, and you've been criticizing every little thing I do. If you can't be respectful, you're going to need to leave." The silence was deafening. People were frozen, staring at us. I could feel her smugness flicker for a second, but then she laughed. A very fake, loud laugh. "Oh, come on," she said. "I'm just joking. Can't you take a joke?" I tried to explain, but she wouldn't hear it. Every attempt to calm her down was met with laughter or sarcasm. Then she said something that broke the last bit of patience I had. "Honestly, I don't know why Jenna married you. You think you're such a great cook, but this is embarrassing. My daughter deserves someone better." Yeah, that's what pushed me over the edge. I told her straight up, "Linda, you're out. Pack your stuff. I don't want you in my house anymore." She froze, staring at me like I had grown a second head. Then she started yelling, "You can't do this. This is my daughter's house too. How dare you?" I didn't back down. I said calmly, "It's my house. You've been disrespectful all day. Leave." And she left. I escorted her to the car because, apparently, even after being told, some people need a physical reminder. She screamed, honked, called me every name in the book. But she left. Now, here's where the fallout began. Jenna was initially shocked. I thought she'd be proud I stood up for myself, but instead, she was upset. "I can't believe you did that," she said later that night. "She's my mom. You can't just kick her out." I tried to explain. "She insulted me, my cooking, and our house. I gave her a chance to stop. She didn't. I can't just sit there and take it." But Jenna kept giving me that look, disappointed, borderline horrified. The next day, she texted her mom to apologize. I got called selfish, controlling, and worse. Apparently, I had traumatized Linda for life. According to her, she would never forgive me and might even consider moving out of the state. Meanwhile, my friends who were at the BBQ kept texting me, "Dude, I've never seen anyone put their mother-in-law in the car mid-BBQ. 10 out of 10 asshole energy. Respect. You went full Gordon Ramsay on her ass. Legendary." The internet reaction, I posted a short snippet in a cooking forum venting, has been mixed. Some say I'm in the wrong because family is family. Others say I'm absolutely justified. Some are just here for the chaos, commenting things like, "This is the kind of energy I need in my life." But the chaos didn't stop there. Linda decided to escalate via social media. Within hours, I started getting passive-aggressive posts on Facebook. One photo of my potato salad captioned, "Some people just don't know how to host a proper family BBQ." Another, a blurry shot of the grill. "Burnt burgers? Maybe I should show them how it's done." She also started texting Jenna nonstop, trying to guilt trip her. "How could you let him treat me like this? I raised you better." Jenna was furious with me for a minute, but eventually admitted she also thought Linda had been insufferable all day. Still, the constant barrage of messages made it impossible to breathe. Then came the family group chat. Linda went full-on nuclear. All caps, exclamation points, emojis for extra drama, some highlights. "You will regret this, Jeff. Jenna, how could you let him do this? Everyone, he kicked me out of my daughter's house." At this point, I just started replying with calm, short messages. I told her to leave because she was being disrespectful. "I'm sorry you feel hurt, but my house, my rules. We can discuss this in person if needed." Of course, this only made things worse. She started accusing me of being controlling, abusive, and destroying the family dynamic. The more I tried to reason, the crazier she got. Even my own extended family got involved. My mom called, confused. "Why are you fighting with Linda?" I explained the situation, and she said, "Honestly, you sound like you were right, but maybe you could have handled it differently." Yeah, I know I could have handled it differently. Maybe I could have ignored her snide comments or laughed them off. Maybe I could have quietly left the room and let Jenna deal with it. But at the time, I was boiling inside. Seeing her smirk while insulting me in my own house felt like a personal attack. Every time I cook now, Linda's words echo in my head. "Your cooking is embarrassing. My daughter deserves better." So yeah, the trauma is real, mostly my ego. Jenna and I have been in a weird space since then. She's mad, I'm defensive, and every little comment from her mom sets us both on edge. Last night we tried to watch a movie together. She said, "You know, Linda sent me another text today." I groaned. "Let me guess. Passive-aggressive congratulations for surviving the BBQ?" She laughed, a little nervously. "Pretty much. She also mentioned she's not speaking to me until I make amends for your behavior." I sighed. "Good. Let her stew. I'll be in the kitchen making potato salad in peace." Even with all the chaos, I still maintain, if someone comes into my house, insults me, my cooking, and my home, and refuses to stop, they deserve to be shown the door. Period. So Reddit, am I the asshole? I get it. Maybe I was extreme. Maybe I overreacted. Maybe I'm an up-hole. But let me tell you this, my friends are still texting me memes about it. Jenna still hasn't invited her mom back, and I've had like 1,000 notifications from people tagging me in "This is why I don't host family gatherings" posts. The good news? My potato salad is still perfect. The burgers were juicy, the drinks were cold, and I had full control over my own kitchen for once. At the end of the day, I think people should respect the person hosting the party. And if your mother-in-law thinks she can take over your house with sarcasm and insults, she's in for a rude awakening. So, Reddit, a hole for kicking my mother-in-law out of my house during a BBQ because she insulted my cooking? I fully accept that some will say yes, I probably am the AITA hole. But honestly, I'd do it again.